Ultra, the Kings of the North. On the other side, Boston Breach, the Cinderella story. Points.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for Boston because that's going to be 4 dead in the feed. Toronto with 30 seconds remaining on this P1 hardpoint. So far, starting this off flawlessly. And you already have Vance in a position off the rotation. He finds another 2 kills. And with 20 seconds left, this can start to bleed for Boston. You need to make sure you get to that ship side for that P2.
It can be a money hill, a great opportunity, but Insight finds himself on the flank. That's a big kill.
Big kill coming in from Insight. The spawn should flip now. As the Ultra are going to take it back. Insight with great wall bang onto Nero. That's going to be a clean 4 dead. Last player is going to be Methods towards top ring. And you see the pressure from Ultra. They're already pushing it out. Cammy finds 2. Vance, he spots the last player. Unfortunately, does not win the gunfight. But we were saying, Ultra, they just need to fix those little mistakes.
Time. Top ring on you. Quick time.
No, you got me. Keep second.
Let's go.
Up the main deep.
He cut already crossed. You got 1 shot.
Okay.
I did over.
Watch
I've already
second cut that.
Deep.
I have already finished.
Get time.
I'm in time.
I'm talking dead.
Nice. There's 3.
Keep it going on mid.
Pick up right.
Yeah, I'm right. Who we missing?
Inside. We're looking for
First
inside.
up.
No, Toby.
They're mistake.
They're gonna take that.
Okay.
Too far away, but Vance seems to be dealing with them all the nicer as it's all on the inside. In the point, he gets dealt with as well. Boston will break, and what a perfect time that it could be for them as well. Nobody from Ultra can seem to get close. Again, the streak comes in, makes all the difference. Here comes Cammy, though, doing everything he can to try to prevent what seems to be the momentum absolutely shifting toward the Breach end. The break is in for Breach. They've done it. But Toronto, can they get here in time? 5 more seconds. Ultra getting dealt with. Insight falls. Last player is Cammy. And Boston will answer in our opening hardpoint. Great shot from Cap that wipes him off. What could have been a defuse. Kleenex aware of the position. Drops him. Now it's all on the TJ. Gonna have to defend this site with all his heart, but Kleenex rounding the corner's gonna spot him. Nice little retake there for Toronto. It got a little bit scary.
To work with. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a lot of time for Cap to work with, so Ultra are going to be able to chain 2 rounds together. Insight wins that with a pistol?
They've got to get on this. Still Breach with a double man advantage. It's a 4 versus 2. And Toronto are letting the time tick away. Big Cap with some big kills. All on to Insight. And this one's going to be done. Big Cap makes that site his own.
Couple shots. 30 seconds left. Nero's able to take down 1.
Cammy was on the defuse. He ends up getting taken down. Boston all aware of the way that Ultra like to play these situations. Nero,
hey.
Here we go. That's going to be 1. A few extra shots, and that will be a perfect pinch out of Boston.
25 seconds left. They know the positioning of Cammy. If they can take down Insight, they should instantly hop this bomb.
Oh, they take their Insight. They take him down, but the window's open. Doesn't matter, though.
Hold the cross.
Cammy has no information. Cammy has no information. TJ's on the defuse. Can Cammy get here? He's trying to find the angle. Can he find the angle in time? No, he will not. For this first long as possible, Vance able to take down Nero. 1 versus 1. Insight gets the hit marker. But
Gotta go.
TJ's on it. Can he hold Insight? Can Toronto get this final tick?
Right now, Boston up by 2 lives. Gonna try to be aggressive on this. Unfortunately, they're gonna drop 3 dead. And right now, Ultra, they have players on both points.
Wow.
They have 1 player. Number 1, which is Vance, just stalling out time while they're picking up every single kill in the feed. They complete A. The second tick is already in for B. This can be bad for Boston if they can't stop this.
Yeah, it does not look great for the moment, but Method starting things off quite nicely. Nero gets answered. Method says, I'll just do it myself. No problem. He's on the point. As the map will reset for a moment, and TJ start things off quite nicely. Nice little kill toward the bottom, but Vance and Kleenex continuing to slay.
And right now, currently, Ultra are up by 4 kills, just in case it does go to that round number 5. But so much map control coming in from Boston. Capsule was able to find 2. Cammy and the rest of Toronto Ultra trying to attack through that cliff side. This is going to allow Nero to try to hit that flank. Big 1-on-1 versus Insight. Only 2 players from the Ultra pushed up farther toward the middle. Matt Metz to take care of 1. Last player is going to be Cammy. He finds 1. 15 seconds left. All you have to do is keep him off this point.
Ooh, Nero nearly turning on to the second. Nice reaction. Bridge going to do everything they can to hold on to that advantage. Or rather, to hold on to the advantage that they had in that round. already out of Cammies. Now he'll sit on 2 in a row. Great work already from the Ultras. They'll look to send Bants flying. And really, Breach, they just can't seem to get a foothold anywhere on the map. As Capsule will look to try to change that, looking to try and lead the charge for Breach. Get something going. As we're already a minute into this round. Guys, come from. Breach finally able to stop the clock, but only for a moment. Cammy wins the 1v1, and Toronto will send everybody flying, but Tej at least able to find 2. Nero there for the 3rd, so a moment to breathe if you are Boston. And we'll see what they can do with this advantage as Tej looks to continue to fly. Another big 1v1, loses that. Bants now in a big 1v1. Who's gonna walk away with it? It will be Bants. No respawns left for Breach. As now it'll be a 3 versus 6. 20 seconds on the clock, and Breach, not only do they have to get onto the point, they just have to get across the map. A lot of positions in which Toronto could be hiding. Can Methods make the play? Can he find the lane? TJ's opportunity!
Does take down 1, but Nero, they're not gonna read this. He finds 1, he finds 2, trying to go for the 3rd, he finds all 3. Give him the 4th. Unfortunately, Bants is gonna take him down. But the spawns do flip for Boston. If you're Boston, number 5, you have to start thinking about that rotation. Cap gonna make his way into fire. Unfortunately, he does get taken down with TJ. Defending this hard point with his life. The Vets finding 2 kills. Now with 15 seconds left, this is where you have to push through. You have to try to get through this plat side. TJ gonna run right into a player, able to take him down. Actually gonna go for the flank. He does get taken down, and Ultra with 20 seconds left, this is exactly how you want to get back into this game. If you're a Boston, you need to rotate it. With TJ shooting like that, takes down all 3. This final 15 comes down to a 1v1.
Oh, and Insight will grab it. Big time for Toronto. As we said, the race is on for the rotation. Final 5 seconds, that's fine, however way it goes. But now it's about Library. Big seconds for Toronto. They cannot afford for this one to go the opposite direction, but again, they continue to walk away with the kills, Jay. As you said, Toronto, they're rotating. They feel like they're in these fights, but the guns of Breach are that much hotter. A nice little turn on from Insight, as we said. Insight versus Methods always going to be a fun 1v1 considering.
He'll still not popped. No one's trying to play for this P5 time. They cannot allow the Boston to get this time off this P1. They will be able to force this game 5. Climax trying to do everything he can. Unfortunately, lose that gunfight to Capsule. And time is starting to dwindle. Boston are trying to force the game 5 now.
One final push potentially for the Ultra and 2 more seconds. Boston doing everything they can. Ultra will break in. Ultra win the 1v1s, but it's Cap. It's TJ. TJ wins the 1v1.
In his hands. But there's only 17 seconds left. You have to get this guy on fire. But Capsule, he made his way all the way to church.
Capsule quite nicely hanging out toward church when you look at the position. B3 retake. We know how great the Boston have been. After finding the first blood, Kleenex staying alive. Can he walk away with the kill? No, Methods is there on the answer. 3 versus 2. Dead silence popped and Bants gets red in the back of the base. It all comes down to Insight, but they know he's here. They know he's here. Pressure from the flank, but Breach. 4th to go. The Vets making the calls. Big round for Breach and Methods. Drop from the top side of Church. Cammy will answer with both. And Insight right on cue with Nero. It's beautiful search and destroy. It's music happening on Tuscan. 20 seconds left, Bants. Oh, he was hanging out on the floor. TJ takes him down. Cap also gets wiped away from trying to go for the defuse. 15 seconds left. And I believe the glide bomb is going to get used. It's going to get used. Can Methods defuse this in time? Can Methods lock it in? No, he will not. From the skies, Insight deciding the round and deciding the game. Revenge denied from Toronto. And of course, it comes down to Insight and Methods. If he was on the defuse,